Hello everyone, my name is Ray, who is in charge of technical service. Today, I'm going to introduce you the USB technology. To start this course, I recommend you to learn the topic MSB, UART, and the serial interface first, to have some idea about the serial communication, and the lesson device driver introduction, to have the idea about the driver architecture. This course is going to introduce the USB essentials before learning Mozart USB products. In this lesson, you will learn the USB essentials and also the architecture of the USB driver of a USB to serial product. This is today's agenda and it's separated to 3 parts. The first part is the history of USB specification. The second part is the USB essentials, includes the pin assignment, connector, and the USB topologies. And the last part is going to introduce the USB driver architecture of a USB to serial device. Let's start today's course. The USB stands for Universal Serial Bus. As the name, it's a kind of serial communication. It's a bus for connection, communication, and power supply between computers and electronic devices, which is very popular now. In most PC or laptop, the USB interface is replaced the COM port interface. Based on this trend, there are more and more accessories use the USB to connect to the PC or laptop. For example, the hard disk, mouse, and keyboard. The first version of USB standard is released in 1995, and now the USB 3.0 is getting to the commercial market. The USB Implementers Forum Incorporation is a non-profit corporation founded by the group of companies that developed the USB specification. The USB IF was formed to provide a support organization and a forum for the advancement and adoption of USB technology. The forum facilitates the development of high-quality compatible USB devices and promotes the benefits of USB and the quality of products that have passed compliance testing. After introducing the history of USB, let's learn something about the pin assignment. For the left-hand side connector, which is for USB 2.0, there are only 4 pins: ground, D+, D-, and the VCC, which includes the power supply and data transmission. For the 2 different connectors on the right-hand side are for USB 3.0. There are 5 more pins compared to USB 2.0. The ground, D+, D-, and the VCC pins are required for USB 2.0 communication. The additional USB 3.0 pins are 2 differential pairs and 1 ground. The 2 additional differential pairs are for super speed data transfer. They are used for dual simplex super speed signaling. The ground pin is for drain wire termination and to control EMI and maintain signal integrity. Since USB 2.0 and USB 3.0 ports may coexist on the same machine and look similar, the USB 3.0 connector has a blue insert. This slide shows all the different kinds of connectors, and each type of connector will include the plug and the jacks. And the one without the blue insert is USB 2.0 connector. You can find Type A, Type B, Mini Type B with 4 position, Mini Type B with 5 position, and the Micro Type B for the USB 2.0 connectors. And for USB 3.0, there are Type A, Type B, and the Micro Type B. About the USB topology, there are some key things to be remembered. Totally, there could be 7 tiers of a USB host includes the host PC itself and the USB device at the 7th tier. And this also means between them, there could be 5 USB hubs. In this total topology, there could be 127 devices at most. And following the USB spec, the USB cable between two USB devices could be 5 meters long. About the network structure of USB network, there is only one, the star. All the devices should be connected to a central USB hub to build up a USB network for these devices to exchange data or information each other. In this slide, the architecture is based on a USB to serial device. This architecture is already introduced in the course Device Driver Introduction, so I will just highlight the difference. You should know from the Device Driver Introduction, there are 3 layers on the software side: Application, API, and the device driver. Below the device driver, there is a USB host driver to drive the USB interface. Through the USB cable to the USB device, there is a USB client driver to interact with the USB host driver. With these 2 drivers, it can communicate the request from application to serial interface through USB. After today's introduction, there are 2 things to remember. 1. USB-IF promotes the benefits of USB and the quality of products that have passed compliance testing. 2. The USB topology is the structure with 7 tiers and 5 hubs. The cable between 2 USB devices could be 5 meters at most. Thanks for your time, and congratulations to you to finishing this course. Remember to take the quiz of this lesson to check how much you have learned.